Carolina Sports. We're here with Seniesa Estrada, fighting tomorrow Gretchen Annabelle, whatever her name is. Tell me about the fight. I feel like it's been a while since I talked to you. It's been a while since you've been in the ring. Just tell me about it.
So I'm fighting Gretchen. She's, I believe, from the Philippines. She has, in total, close to about 30 fights, so she has a lot of experience, and she's been in there with former world champions and been in there with current world champions, so I'm just going to go in there and stick to the game plan and not take my opponent lightly and go in there and do my thing, yeah.
How was that experience fighting in Mexico, your last fight?
Fighting in Mexico, my last 2 fights was a pretty crazy experience. But I mean, it was kind of cool to have those experiences and memories to look back and laugh at. I'm just happy to be fighting here at home and be able to have all of my supporters and fans and family come out to watch me.
What was, I guess, tell me one of the funny stories over there. You sound like there was a lot of maybe mishaps over there, maybe.
Gosh, there was a lot of mishaps. Everything from things with the commission to stuff in the dressing room, fight night. I would be here for like 20 minutes telling the stories. Yeah. But hey,
it's good to be home.
It's good to be home.
It's good to be home. Like you said, she has a lot of experience. Is this maybe the most experienced fighter you feel you faced at this point in your career?
Yeah, I think this is the most experienced fighter that I've faced so far. She's gone the 10-round distance plenty of time, so she's game. She comes to fight.
Is there anything, I don't know, special that goes into training camp when facing a fighter with more experience than maybe most of your opponents prior to this?
Yeah, I'm just working on, there's certain things that I'm working on for her style. There's certain things that she does that always work when she fights. So I know what those things are, so I'm gonna make sure I get in there right away and stop those things. That way she has no other option but to, eventually just give in.
I was gonna say, how do you make a fighter with that much experience? Obviously, like some of the other fighters you faced, maybe less fights, so their will is broken a little bit easier. How do you kind of break someone's will who's been in there with world champions and things like that?
I think just taking away what she does best. That's the thing we're gonna do from the first round throughout the whole fight. And once I take that away, I don't think she'll have any other option or any other way to fight. I've seen plenty of her fights, and she gets away with doing what she does best, but I'm the type of fighter who will stop you from doing what you do best, and have not plan A, but I'll have plan B and C. So, yeah.
Excited to see it.
Thank you.
Just a couple quick questions. Clarissa Shields beat Christina Hammer a while. That was a big deal for women's boxing.
Yes.
What do you think of her performance, and just what did that say about women's boxing where it is now?
I thought it was awesome. I knew Shields would get the win. It was a really good fight, and it was great for women's boxing. I'm looking forward to watching Shields fight again in August.
Andrew Ruiz Jr. became first Mexican heavyweight champion ever.
That was awesome.
What was your house like when you were watching that at the time?
Oh man, I remember Ruiz from the amateurs, and I know his background. A lot of people don't know his pedigree and how much experience he has as an amateur, and a lot of people didn't know that he was actually a fighter. Like, he's a legit fighter. And it sucked to see all people saying negative things about him because they didn't know who he was or what he was capable of. So it's just great to see him go out there and just shock the world and prove everybody wrong. Yeah, very happy for him.
It's funny because you're right. People didn't know that. Just kind of look aesthetically the way he looks. People just kind of assumed I was kind of a run-of-the-mill kind of like kind of guy.
Yeah, never judge a book by its cover, because I know that for a fact because I'm a fighter myself, and I've fought girls who are bigger, heavier, buffer, look manlier. They look like they could kick my ass, but when you get in the ring, it's totally different. It doesn't happen that way all the time.
Definitely true. That's cool that you guys went through the amateurs together. Did you remember him from that time? You guys
I remember him seeing him fight and stuff. Yeah, I don't know him personally, but I remember seeing him around all the time. Yeah, so I knew he could fight. Legit. Yeah.
Well, Seniesa, I'm gonna let you go eat. What are you about to go eat?
I'm going to Sizzlers to get a nice steak. And,
All you can eat shrimp? There you go. Appreciate you, Seniesa. As always, best of luck tomorrow.
Thanks.
Thank you.